Hi everyone, as some of you might know, my Netrunner videos are prepared several days in advance, but this one is jumping the queue. I just filmed this today and I would like to post it today to get your thoughts on my new Tennin deck. Well, it's not that new, but I have some idea. I have a new idea I want to try out, and I would like some feedback on it, especially from new people, some of you who might be experienced with playing Tennin Institute or reverse accounts. That's what the deck is revolving about. You have reversed accounts, and Tennin synergizes very well with it, and splashes it just for one influence. It's a very good splash. If there's a reverse account on the table and the runner fails to make a successful run that turn, you get to siphon 4 credits off the runner for free. That is a huge interaction. So, in a stark contrast, instead of playing no remote Tennin, this deck relies on maintaining 4 defended servers: HQ, R&Ds, and archives, and the remote. Yes, this sounds like a very daunting challenge. So I've assembled every single taxing ice that I can think off the top of my head, which includes the likes of Ice Wall. Well, if you advance it a lot, it'll become taxing, along with Eli and Toll Booth, 2 of the most taxing ice in the game. I'm playing against Andromeda, and I start my first turn with a medical research fundraiser. Now, I don't really have much choice for this. I found that Celebrity Gift and Hedge Fund and Restructure are just a little too slow for this deck, especially since I'm running Toll Booth. So I need medical research fundraiser to get jumpstart my economy. And that allowed me to rest the Surugi, which I wouldn't have been able to otherwise. And that forced his ferry out, so that was good for me. And the best was he accessed Celebrity Gift instead of my agenda or my Caprice Nice. I proceeded to get agenda flooded, but thankfully his ferry is gone, so he cannot get through the server again. I'm now officially agenda flooded. Yes, 10 agenda points in my hand. Luckily, I have Caprice Nice to guard my HQ, and it seems like he's not running any sentry breakers other than ferry and fem, so hopefully that buys me some time. So as I was saying, it's very unfortunate that my deck relies so heavily on economy, and that forces me into a subpar choice that is medical research fundraiser. I really don't like it. Giving the runner 3 free credits is a huge deal. I'm not a fan of it, but I don't really have a choice. The credits matter more to me. In the meantime, I choose to install Yagura instead of playing the Celebrity Gift. Goodness knows what will happen if I show him my hand of 10 agenda points. He will go all out to raid my HQ, and I certainly do not want that. So right now, he's also going all out to deny me of my Tennin ability, which is very unfortunate. I don't really need Tennin's ability to fire off yet. I just need to secure my servers at this point. I draw into the Agenda Flood Lifesaver, that is Jackson Howard. And then I proceed to fire him. Yes, I proceed to go trigger happy with him. With 1 click left, I cannot play Celebrity Gift, so I have to draw again with Jackson Howard. No, I do not install Eli. That's a very stupid decision. I do not want to install Eli. I want to draw again or gain a credit at least, so I can dump agendas with Jackson. Dump 2 agendas. Alright. Back to the board. Yes, so yes, I find a reverse account on the top of my deck, and I choose to keep it there. He'll have to pay money to trash that. Yes, the other thing I actually like about medical research fundraisers is that it actually synergizes with reverse accounts. If I manage to get a reverse accounts into a respectable level to drain the runner, I can afford to play medical research fundraiser and then proceed to sap away all the credits. That would be very brutal. Yeah. So now I finally drawn into my taxing ice, and I decide to Celebrity Gift all my non-agendas. So hopefully hiding them from his sight. And then I proceed to trash both of the agendas from my hand, because all 5 cards in my hand are too good to keep. Ice and money. I can't ask for more. As a result, in my archives there are actually 4 agendas now, but I'm okay with that. I can afford to let him steal my medical breakthrough. There are no 3-2 agendas in this deck except for Philotic Entanglement, so I have a couple of tricks of light, but they generally won't fire off until the first medical breakthrough has been activated, so I might as well just give it up to him right now. In the meantime, I can focus on solidifying my economy and my defenses. My goal is to create a situation where he cannot run any of my 4 servers without losing a lot of money. and Tollbooth really helps with that, as well as Eli, if the runner's not prepared for it. So here goes. I have to choose for one piece of ice. I choose Eli to go on R&D. Makes the most sense. It's the most taxing for Andromeda of any ice. I definitely plan to have Tollbooth as the innermost piece of ice on my remote in case of inside job. Alright, he finds security testing, and I go to work immediately. Ice Wall. I wanted to put it on Archives, but I realized I could actually make a very big play here. I'll play Ice Wall on the Tollbooth on the Nisei. So now he cannot get in without Corroder and Gordian Blade. Do you think he's going to get that? In one turn? Gordian Blade, Corroder. Great. Well, plan completely busted. He had all the breakers at his disposal and was able to summon them all and run in the same click. That is very unfortunate for me. And as a result, I lose my 4 agenda points just like that. But the bright side is he's now poor. He is dirt poor. And I'm going to take advantage of that. Because this is what I want my deck to do. I want them to challenge my remote so often that they pay the toll, they pay all their credits, and they are too poor to challenge my remote once more. Then I sneak in the real agenda into the remote, or in this case, a reverse accounts. This is going to cause a lot of frustration for him. So he's going to run in there only to find a reverse accounts that he cannot trash. Yes, that is very devilish. And now I can afford to seal off Archives for good so that he won't get free security testing credits, and he's so poor, he's completely dependent on security testing. I'm just going to up the reversed accounts one notch, so if he attempts to get up to scratch with credits, he is going to pay for it dearly. So yeah, this is a very mean thing to do, and I'm going to capitalize on it right now. I draw into a Caprice Nisei, and of course, because he didn't make a successful run last turn, I get one shot of Tennin's ability off onto reverse account. So now I can set him for 8 credits if I want to. Do I do so? Yes, I fire it off. But first, I play the Medical Research Fundraiser. So this was the interaction I was talking about. I boost him up to 5 credits, and then I take them all away with reversed accounts. So his only choice right here is to click for 4 credits because he doesn't run resources or Magnum Opus. And I can safely install Double Advance, my future perfect. Help him. Someone help him. He's in a lot of trouble. I'm going to get 3 points right now. But first he tries to run HQ with his fairy, and we play a side game. And I do get unlucky here. He manages to guess the 1 credit and trash my Caprice Nisei. But why would he run R&D? After all, I had no cards in hand left. I just played everything out last turn. Well, I think you can guess what's coming up. With so many blue suns out, it's only right that most criminal decks now run emergency shutdown, and my Tollbooth got shut down as a result. Now on his 3rd click, he runs my remote. I decide that he only has 2 credits left, so all I need to do is win 1 side game against him. As long as he doesn't bet 0, or rather, no matter what he bets, he's not going to get a 4th run through. Unless he wins the side game, which he does again. Well, he deserves the game then. Winning 2 side games in a row netted him the victory. Had he lost that side game there, he would not have enough credits to run through my server one more time, because the next run I'll simply bet 2 on Caprice Nisei. He wouldn't be able to pay for that. It was a gamble I had to take, because if I rest the Tollbooth, I wouldn't be able to score the future perfect next turn, and goodness knows what would happen to me if I gave him 4 more clicks to attempt to get through my server. An inside job, who knows? I don't want to find out. But yeah, that was a very unlucky game for me. But beyond that, I would really like to find out what parts of this deck I can improve in terms of deck building. Money-wise, is Medical Fundraiser the best choice? Is there a better option? For Ice, what would you splash your influence on? Should I up the number of Tollbooths to 3? Should I go with something instead of Ice Wall? Is Eli really the best Ice, or should I be prepared against Green Cerberus? I did get a game in against the Shaper, and he completely wrecked me because of Artman 4. It rendered all my Lotus Fields and Eli's useless. So the only taxing ice I had were toll booths and surugis, and he aptly dealt with that with a loaded data sucker and a parasite. So I lost the game handily. That was very frustrating for me, but yeah, I need to find some better ice for my deck. Any good suggestions? Leave your comments and I'll attend to them. In the meantime, thanks for watching and happy net running. See you around.